All right. Hello and welcome to the End-to-End Football Podcast. I'm hosting today. It's Abbas, Mr. Double R. I'm in the building. I haven't been here for a couple of weeks. COVID. Uh, I'm here with Kuda. How you feeling, my brother?
First of all, Happy New Year and that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Happy New Year, everyone, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, doing okay. The year started extremely terrible. Madrid lost. Crystal Palace lost. Peak. Peak times, but we move. I think certain man know about peak times in here anyway, so it's all good. I'm in good company. What are you saying?
All right, Sean. I'm just going to introduce you. Looking smug and all that. Happy New Year, my brother. How you feeling? How you feeling?
As good as always, you know how it goes. Well, you don't know how I go, how it goes still. We ain't been on your run, but hey ho. We move. I'm here.
We're gonna. This is gonna be a good episode to come back to, isn't it?
100%.
I can feel there's a bit of I can feel there's a little bit of double R hate in this
Double R
atmosphere
hate.
right now, and little talks about I don't know what it feels like to win and all the rest of that. So it's no surprise. We're gonna talk about the first game, the game that just finished. Man United 0, Wolves 1 at Old Trafford. First time Wolves have won there in 40 something years, or is it high more than that?
Boy.
I don't care.
Must doing them Ollie records, eh?
First negative record he's broken.
First of many, hopefully.
No. I'll quit football. Let's just say the performance was dire.
I said, let's just say.
The formation is still ever confusing. The only positive you can come to is Phil Jones is back. And he played 90 minutes. No injuries, no scare, no nothing. It's funny. The reason why I pointed that out as a positive, Sir Alex Ferguson wanted a back four or back two of Varane and Phil Jones about 10 years ago when he was after Varane and Phil Jones was already in our squad. And we've waited 10 years and we finally got it under, these circumstances. So I'm just going to take it as a little victory. Phil Jones hasn't played football in 2 years. Now he's back. He's earned his money. And now he wants to play a little bit.
I said a little victory. It definitely wasn't a victory today. Okay.
Yeah, I'm clutching at straws because there's nothing else to talk about in this game. That's positive. There's nothing.
Didn't he play well, Jones, though?
Yeah, he played all right. I mean,
it's better than Maguire.
Way better than Maguire.
Better than Maguire. I mean, that's not saying much.
That is the scary thing about today. Is looking at Jones and going, we paid 80 million for this guy. Because he's been rock bottom with his performances. So has Bruno, so has Rashford, so has a lot of players. And
your boy Luke Shaw as well, bro. He saved your bacon a couple of times as well.
He did play well. He has played well. I think the last 2 games he's played well. I actually thought he was one of the players that Ralph would drop and not play for a while, but it seems like he's got his place back from Tellez.
Matic wasn't too bad. I thought Matic was all right. He wasn't nothing special, but he wasn't bad.
But Matic is slow, so he's always gonna.
That's not really his fault, though, is it? That's just
The thing is,
if you could read the game,
yeah, I think he needs a run of games because my problem now is he going to get dropped into the bench and then he have to then pick up again? I think a player his age needs a run of games to get into the swing of things, get up to the pace. But every time he start, he starts and he gets dropped. Then he comes on 10 minutes left. McTominay, he played well the last game. For me, it was horrendous today. He proven the issue that I have with another fellow podcaster who thinks he's world class. He's not. He's a centre-back international for a reason. And he should not be in the Man United midfield. Simple as that. I'm done seeing his face, but Double R keeps picking him. So I then have to turn around and think, what are the other players doing in training that McTominay gets picked all the time? What is Martial doing in training that Rashford gets picked and he's horrendous? He can't even pass the damn ball on a counter-attack.
Well, that's
his bread and butter on the Ole.
That's Wreck-It Ralph, isn't it?
So I don't know what's going on
there.
there.
Wreck-It Ralph does, bro. You know what I mean?
I don't know what's going on there. I mean, the
Oh,
substitution for
Nick is
Greenwood
very
was
happy to
weird.
see you, eh?
Yeah, I know. He's coming with some good energy. Bad vibes, man. Anyway, Greenwood was good. I don't understand why he got substituted in 60 minutes.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Hey, relax.
You
Get it.
Yeah,
You get it.
go
You get
on.
it.
Okay.
Right? Personally, I would have put him up front and taken off one of the old timers that were playing striker. I personally would have taken off Cavani. You can't tweak for Barcelona, and then I don't understand how he gets begged to stay, but all the fans are saying he's brilliant, he's this, he's that, he's that. He was a ghost today for me. Absolute ghost. Ronaldo trying so much and trying too hard. There was a point he ended up right wing trying to cross the ball. Then I saw him at left wing. Then I saw him at CAM. Like so desperate to get on the ball. And I'll be honest, Ronaldo in the middle of the pitch is useless. He's useless. Absolutely useless.
In the middle of the pitch. What you running him on the wing to do what?
No, because when he keeps running into midfield to pick up the ball and then he loses it or he can't pass. Ronaldo needs to be in the box trying to get onto crosses or through balls. He can't be coming dropping deep.
And he can't even do that properly.
He can't do that. Well, that's the problem. We can't do that. I mean, beginning of the season, let's be honest, I said that the only thing that's going to happen with Ronaldo being there is if he doesn't score a lot of goals, it's going to be out really clear that we can't create chances. You know, there was a lot of talk from United fans, top Reds, that were saying, oh, Martial wasn't a good enough striker. Okay, cool. We got Cavani, who's apparently a world-class striker. He can't score enough goals either. Now we've got Ronaldo. He's not scoring that many goals. So now when we would just accept that our team doesn't create chances. And that's why this man over here needs to hurry back. I don't care if he's got 6 months left on his contract. He needs to hurry back into our midfield because this is dreadful.
So he doesn't care, bro.
Yeah,
he's
but no, you know
like, I don't.
He's coming back to play for another contract somewhere else. So
whatever.
he should get him back.
That means he'll look good for 6 months. That could really turn our season. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Bruno Fernandes coming on.
Hit the ball.
Horrendous. Again, how bad does Donny van der Beek train that no matter what, Bruno Fernandes is still playing ahead of him?
Even McTominay's playing ahead of him.
I don't know. This guy that got signed, the Swedish guy, Elanga, I don't understand what the hype is around him. I think he's a worse version of Rashford, and Rashford is playing badly now. So I don't understand. I don't understand if this is what we're looking forward to. You know what? You can tell in my voice. I'm scared.
Well,
I'm
Nick,
scared, bro.
Even Nick is worried for you, boy. Nick is worried for United.
It's not looking good. Even in this formation, I think Ralph might have to drop this formation. I don't think we have the players to play it.
Might. Rephrase them words.
Like I think he probably he has to drop this formation because we don't have the players for it. To be honest,
probably
like, a lot of the players that we have don't have the intelligence to make it work, and it doesn't really work. Like Sancho, I think Sancho works in it as one of the attacking tens. I think Sancho looks pretty good at it
today.
He's not producing too much, but when you then look at the other one is Mason Greenwood, who, as we all know, is shoot on sight policy, and then the two strikers have no pace really.
All right, so what does Rashford fit in this?
Bench. Simple. Hold bench. You're having a poor season. Any United fan that's telling me that he should be in a starting lineup, boy, I have to judge your character because when Martial was playing this badly, everyone was saying we should drop him. We dropped him. So Rashford is having his turn. He needs to hold bench. Simple as that. So, anyway, I've done.
What do you say to the people that say?
Sensible.
What do you say to the people that say, Martial should play or Rashford because them two play well together or whatever? Even though your boy is
not in this formation, no, it ain't gonna work. And then okay, then the question is, so who plays where? Because we have Cristiano Ronaldo and Cavani. So who plays where?
Bro, I done told you that you guys signed Ronaldo with a yellow sticker, bro. Reduced, he's done, bro. You know the food that's like left over, blood. You know what I mean? That's expiring that night, midnight.
And the scary, but this thing
that's what you signed, bro. Did you see what he was trying to? He can't hold the ball up. He can't dribble. Even his first touch is Lukaku, bro. He can't hold the ball. Every time the ball comes to him, he tries some first time pass that is like a hospital ball, yeah.
It's a rush thing.
You know what I mean? And then even his so-called great movement, I'm not even seeing that either, bro.
It's looking dusty in the light because of the way we're playing.
The run that he had down the left, yeah, and then the shot across. When he was at Madrid, if he was running into that channel there, even though it's a weak foot, I'm already like this, celebrating. It's going in, bro. He hit it with his.
I'll be honest. In the beginning of the season, start of the season, I would be thinking that's going in. Then he drags it wide. Like everyone is so badly off form at the same time, but then there's no rotation that's happening. It doesn't seem like there's any rotation. Low on confidence. This team is low on confidence. I don't know what's gonna. We got like someone has to get battered by us, or we have to have a performance against a top team.
What about the what's it called? The gherkin press you lot are doing.
I haven't seen it since Palace.
No. That's the gherkin press, yeah. You lot are doing the gherkin.
You're an idiot.
You man are on the gherkin press here because geriatrics like Moutinho, them man there, bro, we're just slithering
all around like
between your team, Neves. Yeah. Who's that? Is it Podence? Whatever his name is?
Yeah, Podence. Yeah, he played well today, actually.
Yeah?
To be fair, he
was well. twisting you lot up, yeah. It's embarrassing, bro. They only messed up with him when they brought on that baby old rugby player because
I thought he changed the game because when we were pressing up high, anytime he got the ball and went the other way, everyone.
That's the only thing he does. He causes havoc. He just causes havoc. He just causes like panic, but you don't actually do that.
So when you use him as a sub, that's perfect. And look, the goal came in the 80 something minute or whatever, or is it 70 something?
Like it was at 79, 78th minute.
Yeah. So 82nd minute. That's when he was on. That's when the panic started. I think he even got 2 players on a yellow card before he even got that. So like everyone was already on their toes. That's the panic he causes. And there's no.
Yeah, I don't really see.
You can't defend against someone like that. Like if he picks up the ball halfway down and runs, you are in big trouble. And now, if you're doing that when you're already tired, or when you're already looking unfit, like a certain Luke Shaw, it's trouble.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really care about that because you're trying to deflect from your manager. Yeah, like to me, I don't see it. I'm not seeing, you know what I mean? We'll give him time. Let's see what he can do.
He's only been here for 3 weeks, man.
Let me cook, yeah? There's been the corona thing, so he hasn't had, some of his training sessions have been cut short or had none whatsoever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of excuses, a lot of reasons as well as to why we're not seeing the thing, you know what I mean? The godfather of German football influence. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I'm not really seeing it. And I'm just not seeing common sense decisions from it. Playing a 70-year-old strike force to me is nonsensical. Do you know what I mean? You've come here to sort the mess out, and what you're pandering. This man is twerking for Barca, so you're playing him because he wants to leave. So you're trying to make him happy. Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo, you keep playing him because he's Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? No cojones, bro. Zero cojones. You get what I mean? Yeah. You got them two. Then, do you know when my spidey senses start to tingle is when I see the man keep playing for McFred. I was like, all right, I don't really know about this godfather of football because when I see McFred, bro, do you know what I mean? Like, I was expecting to see McTominay the hell out of it. Do you get what I mean? This when he turned up, yeah. But I'm seeing McTominay is like the first name on the sheet. I'm seeing Maguire is like the first name on the sheet, keeps playing. Yeah. I'm like, hold on, you've come here and you're just playing the same team Ollie's playing, but you just made it 4-2-2.
Yeah, that's really good. Quickly, because something else is bothering me, right? Now, I don't know if Fred caught COVID or he's ill or whatever. Right in the beginning of his tenure, the first 3 odd games. Now, fair enough, you could say we could have lost against Norwich. We should have lost, I think it was Newcastle, right?
We should have lost Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle. Yeah, you definitely should have lost that.
In those games, Fred was the most important player, right? In our squad. It wasn't Ronaldo, it wasn't anyone else, it wasn't McTominay, it was Fred. And then I'm sitting there thinking, was Fred injured? Because why is he not playing this game? Or maybe it's because McTominay scored a goal and had an assist, a deflection assist. I don't know. that where did that change come from? That's what I'm sitting there thinking. Where did that change come from? Because when it comes to what he wants people to do in terms of his midfielders, Fred's way better than McTominay anyway. I don't even understand why people have this argument that McTominay's better or same. Fred was doing exactly what he wanted to do, the pressing high and all the rest of that. Since he's been out of the team, it's not the same energy. It's really not. And then obviously McTominay's there. Then obviously Matic is the other one. Matic don't have the legs to do this press, whatever version of the press he's doing. Whether he's doing the Gengen press or your version, or what the hell you said.
The Gherkin press.
Matic don't have the legs for that. It's not going to work, which is why I think he has to ditch it. Now, like I said, I'm going to give him time. When Pogba comes back and everyone's back and fit and all the rest, we need to see some changes. And if we don't, then
this is the problem with United, man. You lot are on when this man comes back, this guy needs to be unlocked because he doesn't play with
I'm not saying unlocked. I just said
when this guy is in this formation, it's the wrong formation. We don't have the right manager. Nah, bro. Do you know what I mean? This is not heavy metal football. This ain't the Gherkin press. This is Gherkin football. This is scrap metal football. Like, this is dead, bro.
It's country, mate. It's country.
And do you know as well? Another red flag for me was after the Newcastle game, where you lot allowed that game to become a basketball game. Yeah, there's no control. No control of midfield. No real control in the game. And the game was just like this, back and forth, yeah, against the bottom team in the league or whatever, relegation for the team. Yeah, you're going back and forth, and you really should have lost that game. The man comes out and says, "Yeah, we were lacking the physicality." And physicality?
No, wait, is that what he said? No,
yes,
no, I think that sounded like the Norwich one.
Bro, he said something about phicality, bro. I didn't hear nothing about the control of the game, bro. Man came out talking about
because that sounded
we wasn't really whatever, I'm like, this is just a champagne Ollie, bro, of just saying, you know what I mean? We should go in.
Ollie,
you know what I mean? We should really just go in for a tackle, lads, and all that kind of nonsense. What's he talking about? You lot got seduced by them TED Talks he was doing, yeah, on YouTube, yeah? And making out this guy like he's some dog. Anyway, Sean, I don't know if you got some 2 pence on this idiot, yeah, but I beg you dish him his L.
You know what? Yeah, he gets the L, yeah, so he gets the L.
Epic fail. You are one pathetic loser.
I've got the echo one still. Yeah, man. No, I don't really see anything with Ralph.
A double one.
Yes, bro. I haven't seen the evidence.
I don't understand. What I don't understand is, right?
He will get the benefit of the doubt, but my patience is running out very quickly.
Yeah. So what I don't understand is he didn't even have a training session before the Crystal Palace game. I think a proper training session, and the players got it for about 60 minutes. Maybe you can even say a half if you want. They got it. They played it. They worked out.
They were pressing, but I think that's
we've
also,
not seen it since.
But I
when
think
he's now had training.
There's a couple of things that go in with that. Yeah, number one, new manager bounce. There was always going to be that bounce with the new manager. Fair enough, they were pressing like we've never seen them press before. Secondly, Crystal Palace ain't got no press-resistant players, bro. You know what I mean? Them man, they see you pressing, they treat that ball like it's a hot potato, bro. But like Mitchell and that, they don't know what to do when they get pressed. You know what I mean? So you had the perfect team to be doing that pressing stuff. We ain't got no, fullbacks. Both our fullbacks are shook of the ball. They get the ball and they're like, oh Lord, let's get rid of this quickly. And you are like closing them down like maniacs. We had no chance.
But the thing is, we didn't see that. We didn't see that level of closing down. We haven't seen that since. It's gone, right?
Lovely.
Whether the team's got press-resistant defenders or not, we just haven't seen the closing down at all.
But which makes you think now, was he just hyped because he just came in and everyone's just
100%.
excited? Now they're used to him talking and they're like, we're now getting to the point where let me say this first before I move on. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is an utter scrub. Full stop. Now moving on. These players, they need to be held accountable, bro.
Big time.
You get what I mean? A lot of these players are well overrated. Do you know what I mean? Well overrated. We just hear about this. With this squad, United should do A, B, C. But a lot of these guys are well overrated. The Rashfords of this world. Yeah.
Listen,
your boy Martial, yeah. Even I like Martial, bro. I think technically he's very good and all that kind of stuff. But bro, he's not produced consistently. He hasn't. He hasn't produced. He had one. They had that 2 good seasons, you can say, the COVID one and whatever, and then the one where what's his name?
He saved Jose's career.
When Sanchez came in,
Yeah,
and he just got push out wide there. He was a bit unlucky that year, but by and large, in and out of the team and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Rashford. We all know what I think of Rashford. Yeah, your midfield. I don't like it at all. You know what I mean?
What you saying,
I
Rashford?
don't like it at all.
What
Bro.
you saying, Rashford? Flip flopping vibes, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Flip flapping vibes. Man does a one flip flap and a knuckleball free kick, yeah? And everyone thinks he's the second coming of Ronaldo. Get out
you know
of
what?
here.
I'm not gonna lie. The fact that there was I think it was after the Newcastle game, I texted you and said, I can't believe I'm about to say this. I think you're right. This squad is not as good as we all thought in the summer. Because I remember you said it. I think after 2 games, you're like, man, this squad ain't that good, you know. And I was sitting there thinking, no, bro, we got this, we got this. Now they have to play. See, it was vibes before, so certain players could get away with their madness. Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, as long as they score, it was acceptable for it to do what they want. They can lose the ball 100 times, no one cared, because if they scored that 1 goal or that 2 goals and we win, no one cared. They'd be like, oh, but we won. Yeah, we won. Okay. Now they're being told you need to play in this position and do this. Oh, like you can't even controlling the ball seems hard for them now. 5-yard passes are going wrong. 10-yard passes.
Minecraft on Twitch cracks me up. You know? He just
maybe the Bayern version.
He
doesn't
care about the context of the chat. He just comes in and compares players. That's all he does. He just comes in and be like, yo, this guy's better than this guy. This guy's better than this guy. Boy.
Yeah, I've seen some of his wild statements. That one is a more sensible one, but no, maybe the Bayern version, not the one we're seeing now.
Now it's rough. Thiago's been sick, bro. Have you seen Liverpool's winning record when Thiago's playing and when he's not playing?
He can't see nothing. He was blinded by the double R, mate.
Bro, if you look at that stats, bro, since you seem to like stats so much, look at Liverpool's win percentage when Thiago's playing this season and when he's not playing, bro.
I'm waiting for it to continue. Like when he comes back, is he going to continue or is it just a short spell? That's all I'm saying.
Short spell. Look where we are in the league and look where you fall into in the league.
Anyway, don't worry about us.
I'm not worried. Do you think I'm worried?
Hey, you're having your best time. You're having the best time of your lives. 30 years wait to win 1 trophy in 6 years. Yeah. 1 Premier League in 6 years. You're having you're the best team ever now, but don't worry about it. We're not on the same level.
Well, as I'm saying, he's Crystal Palace. I'm Liverpool. You're Man United. So right now I'm addressing your team. What have you won in the last couple of years, big man? Tell me now. All right, your silence says it all. Let's go. Next question, please. You can't talk to me right now, mate.
I'm just saying.
But you're
in the best. You're in the best period of your footballing lives, and you've only got 1
What are you talking about?
Like, it's all right, boys. It's all right. Look, man.
Who holds the most trophies in the league, Gabas? Who holds the most trophies in the league? Who holds the most trophies in the league?
What? Altogether? Yeah, by 1. We're really gonna do that? By 1, Sean. By 1, Sean. By 1. No, Sean. You're gonna clutch on that straw. I expected better.
A victory is a victory in my eyes, mate.
Better for you, Sean.
Boy, streets are saying that. Man. Streets are saying that Arsenal are more successful domestically than both your teams, boy. You know, like that.
What?
Yeah. How many FA Cups have they won in the last 6 years, bro?
Oh, the FA Cups, yeah, all right, fair enough.
Yeah, bro. It's domestic titles, isn't it? They got more domestic titles than your teams.
Fair enough. They could hold that. Man's not interested in that.
Bro, you're going to be interested in that, bro, because that's this season.
Man's not interested in no FA Cup thing, man. No, allow that, man. Man's Champions Leagues and thing. Ask Arsenal fans about Champions League. They don't know nothing about that. They know about one final.
The way Man City are moving right now, boy, you man better be getting more interested in all them other trophies, boy.
Boy, we're still in the Champions League. Still in the
so Man City, boy.
Yeah, but you know, City fumbled the bag in the league, in the Champions League.
Boy, I think this season they're coming with a vengeance still.
I think City are moving rude, you know that.
Yeah, but even the season, yeah, see when they won the title with over 100 points, you'd have thought they would have gone and won the Champions League then.
Yeah, this bro.
They were ruthless that season there.
Bro, they went to they've done the right of passage. Remember Chelsea couldn't do nothing in the Champions League, yeah? They got to that final. Yeah. Ages got to that final against Man United in 2008. Lost on penalties. Flopped. The next time they went to that final, they might make sure they won. But you know what I mean? They've gone through the right. They've had the rite of passage in it. You know what I mean? You go to the final.
Let me tell you
get
something.
the pain.
I understand what you're saying, but some other
out,
teams
you know?
haven't done that, innit? Because look, Arsenal made it to one final,
Look,
they lost.
This is
and
what
look,
I have to
they
do.
hate- They haven't come back.
This is what I have to deal with, you know.
I'm just saying.
This is what I have
Nick
to deal
says-
with.
Nick says we don't want no
comments,
smoke
bro.
with Liverpool. We'll finish above you, Abbas. Well, hey,
They will
Arsenal
finish
fans
above
can't
them. I reckon
No.
they will.
come. Like, the way it's going right now, I think Arsenal will finish above United.
Do you know what? Arsenal have been impressive. They've impressed me a lot because I thought they were done and dusted, especially having Arteta here. But they've impressed me a lot, Arsenal.
Yeah, man. Anyway, man, let's move on to the next game and Chelsea against Liverpool. What are you saying, Sean?
Big game.
Do you know what? It was an entertaining game for the neutrals, isn't it? Not for myself. Mate. I mean, to see Mane score, yeah. Mate. All right, let
Should
me
he have been
ask
on
you
the
both.
Yeah, I was about to say, you should have even been there.
Of course he should have been on the pitch, bro.
You didn't. What?
Is it yellow card?
Yellow card.
Wait.
Yeah, God.
Hold on. Sure. You being real. That wasn't a red card offense.
So hold on, wait. Did you all right? Be realistic now, yeah. You see when you watch the replay,
Yeah.
you can see he never looked at Aspilicueta.
Yeah.
And even though he swung his arm, he's caught him with the forearm. He's not caught him with his elbow. You understand? Usually they say it's dangerous. If he had gone like this, bang, I would have been like, you know what? I can't even argue the point. It's a red card, isn't it? It's a debatable one. It's a debatable one.
Yeah, it's questionable.
I hear what you're saying, yeah, because you're going into the more the intent thing, yeah. But boy, when it comes to elbows, boy, when he connects like that and the way he done it, I don't know.
What the forearm bit? But you see, if it's this bit here, I'm thinking to myself, no, you know what? You could do some serious damage with that. But you see, when it's just this bit here, I mean, it's still bad, but it's a debatable one.
It was a horrible challenge.
I'm by no means saying it was like and then mad injustice that he didn't get sent off here, because a lot of things come into it. It was the first minute of the game, so you know referees just give blighs in the first few minutes.
Yeah.
I know, even though it's not right, if it's a red card, it should go off.
Because this is the thing with referees as well. Yeah, number one is referees don't like to give cards early, like the first 10 minutes, even if it's a stonewall. If someone pulls someone's shirt in midfield, where they'll normally give a yellow card in the second half, you get away with it. Yeah. Secondly, there's the player bias. A lot of fans want to cry, our team, everyone hates our team, referee. A lot of times it's this player bias. It's like, he's not that type of player.
Yeah.
If that
Harry Kane.
That jumped up and done what Mane done, Xhaka is out of here, bro. He's getting a red card. No
100%.
doubt. Xhaka is getting a red card. Yeah, do you know what I mean? He's looking at Mane. He don't have that reputation. A lot of these refs, that gets into it as well. Do you know what I mean? Because you look at now Mason Mount, the little thing that he done. There was a little bit. He didn't connect, so he almost got on the sort of he had the intent, but didn't actually, you know what I mean, follow through sort of thing. But I think sometimes you just get away with it because of who you are. You know what I mean? I think certain players you just can't get away with nothing.
Yeah, that's what I ain't gonna lie, Shoda. I agree. Yeah, he got the yellow card. I mean, you could argue that it was a red. And as you say, player bias and all the rest of it. Mane is not that sort of player. So that's why I allowed him. Yeah, but boy, I ain't gonna lie. When I saw it, I was just like,
it is Mane
start to the game.
I did Edison, innit? So we might have to review if Mane is that type of player.
might have to change that characteristic, bro.
He's got a previous, bro. But yeah, but what do you make of the actual performance? Because your midfield, the selection,
It was shaky performance. I mean,
who started in your midfielders?
it was
Milner, Henderson, and Fabinho.
Yeah. Mate, yeah, it was. I ignore that.
Hey, these Tush brothers are cracking me up. I said, bro,
What are they on?
Ronaldo right now.
What are they on?
Oh my days, that is funny, bro.
Yeah, it's mad. But
Bet
yeah,
that's true on the skies, bro.
to be honest, it was a very shaky performance. I mean, even the goals that we conceded, I don't know. I mean, Milner, as someone that's with so much experience, to go and commit a foul right there, you didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
You understand? I remember I was talking to one of my other friends during. I'm thinking, I said, we need to get Milner off and get Oxlade on now. Get some pace in that midfield because right now we're in trouble.
Because didn't Klopp come out during the week saying something about name me someone that's better than? I know it was kind of tongue in cheek, but it was like name me someone that's better than Ox. When the reporters, I think, were asking about wanting, are they going to sign anyone in January midfield reinforcements and all that stuff. And
You see the thing with Oxlade Chamberlain. Yeah, I can understand why they don't play him all the time because my man is injury prone as anything. You understand?
Yeah.
But mate, you see big games like this, you have to play him. You have to play him.
I think it's his injury record that
was that Curtis Jones's first game back?
Yeah, it's his first game back. Because remember, he got injured and then he came back and then it was COVID he had.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll see some more of him as well.
That was poor, man. Like a 3-man midfield, you're getting dominated by 2 men. Yeah, no Kante kind of.
One of those
Kante,
2 men is
Kante
Kante.
kind of counts for 2 men still because
and to be honest, right, Kovacic as well. Anti-press, you can't really.
Yeah, you can't press.
He's always moving. He's always finding angles. He's always finding space, as well. So that's another hard one to man mark. But I know
he's never scoring a goal like that again in his life. I tell you that.
He barely even scores goals. So that's one of the record.
He barely shoots. That guy's allergic to shooting, bro. You don't like shooting, but I'm surprised he even went for that.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean. Yeah, I know. Normally you go 3 against 2, you should dominate that. But those 2 in particular are kind of the 2 hardest people to man mark or to stop. And Kante was everywhere. Jeez, it's everywhere. He was everywhere. He was even covering Rudiger at one point.
But for me, from a Liverpool perspective, I think Liverpool will be the one that's more disappointed.
100%
in that 2-2.
Hold on. I was shocked that Liverpool were actually winning 2-0 at one point.
They were winning 2-0 in their worst period of the game.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
There were other periods where they actually played better than what they did in that first 20 minutes. That 20 minutes or whatever it was horrific.
But you know,
I'm not going to lie.
This is the thing with Mane as well, because there was one where he ran through and instead of him actually just running through and shooting, he decided that he was going to try and cut it back and do something else, and that went wrong. And then there was a ball that got put through. Instead of him leaving it for Salah to get it, he's gone and got it offside. I'm thinking, mate, what is wrong with you, man?
Yeah. I have to say, I watched this game and I've been looking at him this season. What the hell does Kai Havertz do?
Oh.
What does he do, bro? I don't get it. I don't get it, bro.
Shy Havertz, bro, as they call him, bro.
I don't get it. I don't
70 million. He's the 70 million that
always due to performances.
Yeah, they won a Champions League, so I'm sure he must have got their.
Yeah, he won and when they scored the winning goal, innit?
Yeah, I'm sure they must have got some bonus things for that. Because when you look at it, look at the way we look at Nicolas Pepe.
Yeah,
and the way you look at Havertz. Fair enough, they play for completely different teams in terms of success. But
performances are similar though.
But is there much difference in the performances? And the price tag? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, I don't get it. There was a counter attack where I think Kante sprayed it to him. His first touch was good, and I'm just thinking, take on the defender, take a shot. I can't remember. I think he tried to turn back and all the rest. And I was just sitting thinking, you've been on the pitch for how long? And this is now your opportunity to make a mark on the game, and backed it. You didn't back it at all. Coward.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. What is Havertz? Havertz is a CAM. He's not a striker, is he?
Bro, I don't even think it's a CAM. I don't even see the creativity part of him now. And it's weird because obviously when he was at Germany, there was a lot of talk about him. And there were certain games I would watch and I think, okay, he can do some skills. He's got a good first start. He can use both feet. But I never saw the hype was loads of hype, but I never really believed it. And then he's come to Chelsea, and I've just gone, maybe it's the German league and the way they play.
Bundesliga tax is hefty, boy.
Yeah, I mean, someone might point out to me and say I'm learning that now with a certain man, but
that stuff is 90%, 90% tax, bro. Bundesliga tax peak. Look at Werner. People going on like he's some lethal, striker and that.
Yeah, it's not been looking good because it was Werner. Sancho. I don't know if I should give Sancho a pass because he's his first season and now he's got two different managers.
Sancho is looking very smelly at this moment in time, but we'll give him time.
Isn't it about it? Try to give him a pass. Get out.
Hey, the other two have been here for at least a season, isn't it?
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Just
I'm just talking about how he's looking at this moment in time. That's what I said.
He ain't looking smooth right now.
He's not looking good right now, but we'll give him time in it. Whereas Kai Havertz, I've written him off already. He's just a ghost, bro. He's just basically McTominay that's got more tech but plays further up. You know what I mean? He's a ghost. But that game, I didn't even know he was playing, bro. Until I was like, oh, right, he's here.
Yeah.
Absolute ghost, bro. He don't impose himself on the game whatsoever. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, saying Liverpool, who were my pick to win the league, by the way, and they're going on to absolutely embarrass me. I mean, one of my group chats, I was getting cooked as if I'm a Liverpool fan. You know? I was getting fried, bro. They're like, what? You picked these, man, to win the... Oh, bro. Oh, man. but you see what Liverpool fans like, bro, what's going on with your team, man? You gave me fried in the group chats here. Like,
yeah, but the thing is, we still got a game in hand, and yeah, we just have to hope other teams and ourselves can beat City, innit?
Yo, that's it.
Hear what I said.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. City have gone into automatic mode already, and it's like hit January. They're in that automatic mode where they just win.
So what? You don't think your team could? You don't think your team, my friend down below me, you don't think your team can beat City?
No, well,
I said you don't think
that's a boy.
Is that a rhetorical question, bro?
Put me on the spot like that.
I think that question was rhetorical still because I don't really think man's really asking.
I don't know right now, is it?
Because that 2-0 against City for me personally was worse than the five he got from Liverpool, bro.
That was a training session.
That was disheartening, bro. That
was a training session.
That was just embarrassing.
At least I accepted Liverpool because Liverpool are Liverpool. They're big, right? They smelt blood and said, "No, we're going after you. We're going for your throat." And then they stopped at halftime and thought, "All right, we'll go. We'll do one more just to make sure that it's cemented and we'll relax." City were relaxed for minute one. Just roll off, bro.
Do you know what the funniest thing is about when you got beaten by City is when they said they turned out to training and Pep didn't even know what to do in training. That's always the best bit for me.
Apparently, Pep trains for at least 10 minutes or 30 minutes on every team he plays. Oh, this is what they're going to do, blah, blah, blah. United, it was 5 to 10 minutes. He chatted and was like,
he's like, bro. He said, "Bro, this man on vibes. There's no point analyzing vibes."
Anyway, back to the Chelsea and Liverpool game still. Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, anyway, back to that game. And I was just saying, for me, result-wise, I think it was obviously a great result for Man City. Do you know what I mean? After their dodgy game that they won, for their two closest rivals to go and draw, because now they can put points on the table. I think by the time Liverpool play the next Premier League game, they potentially could be 12 points ahead. Fair enough to have a lot of games in hand, but I'd rather have the points on the board than counting games being played yet.
Because it puts pressure on the teams that ain't played them games to win them now.
Exactly. So,
but I think the next game is Chelsea, though.
Yeah, but Mendy's gone to Africa's Cup of Nations.
So you know who's back, boy?
Kepa.
Another 70 million. There must be something with his number, 70-something million. That's kind of cursed, boy.
Okay, so I don't know if maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just being nice. But the last games I've seen Kepa play, he ain't that bad anymore. He ain't look that bad. Maybe it's me being nice. Maybe it's because I just expected him to be turd and then he looked all right. So maybe I'm being nice. But he didn't look that bad. But yeah, we'll see in City. How bad
every dog
is.
Every dog has its day, innit?
True. So who they got? They got Chelsea, and then who they got after that? They got Southampton.
You're talking about City?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the games they're gonna have ahead.
I don't know if it matters who they got, bro.
Yeah. If it's not your team, who cares?
I don't think it matters, bro. Unless if them man are going away to Anfield, I don't really care who they got, bro. I mean, they will cook, bro.
So who's got next on the agenda? In fact, well, what about Man City and Arsenal.
Phew.
Go on, Kuda, take this one away, mate.
Oh, what? I'm going to be the Arsenal ambassador again, yeah?
You got to be, because you know
You
what?
got to be. You put it on yourself.
All right. Performance-wise, especially the first half, best performance under Teta.
I actually agree with
They
that.
caused mad problems for Man City. Mad problems. Absolutely fantastic performance. And for me, I know it's a controversial one. I think Odegaard should have got, that should have been a penalty.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that should have been a penalty because I think some people are looking at the replay saying, nah, he stamped on Edison's foot. But he didn't stamp on his foot, bro. Edison slid across, do you know what I mean? And took his foot off, yeah? Do you get what I mean? So, yeah, man, penalty for me. Even the Xhaka one. Now, this might be my La Liga eyes, but I think that's a penalty as well. Like, you get what I mean? Because Xhaka don't help himself, innit?
It's always him. Always him.
Again, brilliant performance. Saka, who I was criticizing earlier in this, I don't think he started well. He's been playing well. Odegaard
was good.
Partey's best game for Arsenal for me.
Yep.
Martinelli playing well as he has been. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why that guy was never being picked.
Mate, that was always said that Martinelli should be in that team, and I think they've done wonders since they've dropped Aubameyang.
Exactly. So
you know what, Aubameyang, is shameful what's happening to him because I don't even think he's getting picked for squads now. And then the captaincy's been taken off him, and then Arsenal started performing like a team. To be honest, they started performing like a team.
Yeah, because the minute he was gone in the first game, you saw like the old school Arsenal was back.
Yeah. I have to say, what did you guys think of Gabriel's red card? Obviously, we know the first one is because he was tampering. How bait do you have to be tampering the penalty spot? That's all I have to say. That's the first one, right?
Why though? Man,
like he was so obvious with it. So obviously, get a yellow card for that. Is that second challenge a yellow card?
Yeah, for me it's a bit harsh, man. For me it's a bit harsh, but I wouldn't argue against it.
That's where I was stuck at. I mean, I don't even think it's harsh, but I just there was no argument why it shouldn't be a yellow card. That's why I felt myself. And I was watching the game, and obviously you're on Twitter and everyone's going, the referee's been paid off. He's ruined the game. Blah, blah, blah.
That's the fans being dramatic as usual.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
because, why wasn't that a yellow card? Because it was stupid. It was rash. For someone that's on a yellow card, that's a rash challenge for me. Which means you're asking a question. You're asking a question to the referee. So yeah, it's I think I agree.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Why did you even do that, Sean? Comment as well, you know.
It's like, Sean's got his fan club here on Twitch. Yeah? Me and Abbas just getting dissed, bro, with the Sean fan club.
Bro.
By the time I say, shut up, let Sean speak. Shut your mouth, man. Hey, Sean, take the floor, bro. This is your show.
Yeah, go on, sorry, we're in the way.
With your fans, lad. Just your fans,
Whoa, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the SAS might go.
Nah, man, you might carry on. You know me, I'm gonna say
no. We've done our warm-up session for you to start talking, bro.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
You sound a bit butthurt there, mate. Don't be like that. Don't be like that, bro. We're out here. Come on.
We're a team, so I don't care anyway. It was all good.
Oh man, that's tickled me, bro.
No, but I can understand why Arsenal fans are thing, because you know what? It seems like all the little things are going City's ways in every game. Because the last game, it was the same controversy and things are just going their way. And this is what's going to help. I don't think they even need the help, but this is what's going to take the man to the title. And it's starting to annoy me now as well because they started to
because
away
you're run off and they've taken it.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, I don't know. This is one of the best performances I've seen from Arsenal. I think they should have at least got away with 1 point in.
Yeah.
And I think that's even harsh to say because they played extremely well. But this is how it goes in football, isn't it?
Hold on, is Nicholas still on? I think he's gone off. Cool. All right, let me talk honestly. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed that game. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that game. And I was proper sitting there going, at some point, I'm gonna have to say Arsenal are actually playing well at this point, right? Well, I ain't gonna lie. I had the biggest grin when when City won the game. I was just for two reasons, anyway. I don't like City as much as anyone, but I'd rather see them leading than anyone else. Especially you, Liverpool, try and match our damn record in the Premier League.
Do you know how sad that has to be coming from a United fan?
You know how painful it is having to say that. It is painful. It is painful. I say ain't won enough titles for me to worry about them yet.
You are shameless, my friend. You are shameless.
To the T. Shameless FC. That's what the name be on next. Yeah. To the T.
Change your name to Shameless FC. That is absolutely despicable talk that you just
has to be done.
But you know, I just thought as well with what Sean said about them, everything going their way. Even the COVID thing, have they even had any cases?
Nah.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point.
You know, they banging over there, bro. Like every club has had like COVID cases here. Man City just nothing.
Mate,
hold on. No, I need to check that
over there, bro. No,
I think
about any City players.
They must be saying, all right, cool. You man, when you finish training, go home. Don't go nowhere. If you need anything for the shop,
you know what? They'll have to put extra security on Kyle Walker to trust the process.
Yeah, but then again, you don't know how many of these people are double jabbed, and these are the whole next things. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
For me, I ain't gonna lie. I think Cancelo's gonna take his position anyway for the rest of the season, which will be perfect because I need to clip that and send it to someone else because I've been saying this Cancelo guy is quality, absolute quality. Oh, what else was I gonna say about the game? To be honest, yeah, you know what? It's just when you see like champions elect during the season and they just somehow manage to win and just win and then just win. That's what City's doing. That's why I think they've gone into automatic mode already. And it's quite
that must be bringing back flashbacks of when your team used to be like that back in the day.
Bro. The days.
Let's ask Sean in it with his fans, yeah. Thoughts on £100 million Grealish warming the bench?
Boy. They didn't need him.
The cap says.
Yeah, they didn't need Grealish at all. There was no need to sign him. You could have saved that and signed a striker. I don't know if they're trying to
reach their top scorers in the league.
Yeah, no, but then imagine if they had a striker. Imagine if they had a striker. But I think
you know what? When I watch a City game, I always just look at there and go, "Oh, if Aguero was still in this team, the amount of goals he would have picked up by now."
Yeah, but think about it. Even if it's not Aguero, imagine if it was Kane that was there. If they had signed Kane, imagine.
Yeah,
imagine. You know how bad it would be for the league.
Yeah. What I don't like about the whole Grealish thing is the media silence on $100 million player doing absolutely nonsense for the team.
Is he doing nonsense though, or is he just not playing?
Well, he's silent.
When he comes on,
listen, I've watched the media belittle loads of players of a certain type for anything. I've heard nonsense talked about Pogba for left, right, even when he was doing well. Well, your national hero is doing nothing after paying $100 million for him, and they ain't giving him the same energy. He should be getting roasted. I think he's only scored one goal this season.
I hear that. I hear that a bit, but you know what it is. Yeah? When it comes to Pep, I don't know, bro. If he was like playing anywhere else, and he had this style of me saying, "Yo, this is a waste of money." Yeah. But Pep is a weird guy, bro. 1 minute, Foden is the guy that's playing all the games and all this stuff, playing well, and Sterling is in the wilderness. Next thing you know, Sterling is now back in the team, scoring goals. 1 minute, Bernardo Silva is in the wilderness. Bernardo Silva is back in. Mahrez is in. Mahrez is now forgotten. So you just don't know. Pep, bro. Might be a moment where Grealish comes in and he's the main guy all of a sudden. And then he goes back. Apart from who De Bruyne, and even him, injuries keep him out. I don't think there's an attacker that's really consistently 2 seasons back to back he's the guy for Pep every time. First name on the sheet. He always seems to have like a little.
It's true, actually, because he did that with Jesus, didn't it? He was the man.
Yeah.
Then after a while, I realized, okay, I'm pushing this narrative and it's not working. Took him off. I think it comes to the point where if Pep sees you playing maybe 2 games, not at the highest standard or not the high quality, okay, that comment there, that comment there, you've lost your damn mind. Wherever you're on, you've lost your damn mind. Well, I don't even know what I was saying, Rob. I just saw red when I saw that. Anyway, yeah, it's like what Pep is like. If you have maybe 1 game or 2 games where you're not doing exactly what he says, even if you score or do well, he puts you on the bench.
I think Obi's got it in 1 day, mate.
Huh?
Obi's got it in 1 day.
Yep. Pep don't care. All the players are chess pieces to him, and that's
they're
what
all
I think
pawns as well. They're all pawns.
That's what I think.
Kings
I think Grealish is just not
whatever.
Grealish is just not part of the flavor at this moment. Do you know what I mean? Of his chess piece. I think he will get in there at one point. You know what I mean? Have a little 4-month run before his. Do you know what I mean? Back to being on the bench again. You just don't know with this guy, man.
Oh, correct. I'm correct. 2 goals in 14 appearances. 15 appearances, I think.
But all of them are not starts though, neither.
Only one of them was off the bench because it's in brackets. Well, I think he's off the bench, maybe.
Boy, it is what it is, boy. Let's move on. We move on to Palace. I don't even want to talk about Palace, bro. It was dead, bro.
Oh, yeah, let's move on to Palace then. Perfect. Well done.
We'll move on to Palace. I mean, West Ham absolutely roasted us in the first half. You know what I mean? We were just huffing and puffing, doing nothing. They counter-attacked us and cooked us properly. And then we decided, we're in a football game. Let's actually try and play football now. You know what I mean? And got back, and it was a bit too little, too late. All of a sudden, Monsieur Vieira remembered that Olise is a football player that plays for Crystal Palace. Put him on. Do you know what I mean? And then he creates a goal and scores the other one. I mean, what's really good? Why is the Uber driver Jordan Ayew playing ahead of this guy, bro? I'm gonna keep complaining about this. It's just absolutely irritating. But
you know what?
Anyway.
Since Sarr is, obviously Sarr wasn't in the team, I would have expected him to hop straight in. And obviously Eze is back as well. I don't know what his fitness is.
You know what?
But he's putting the squad.
Oddly enough, here speaking from a Palace perspective, I'm slightly looking forward to the African Cup of Nations because it means. Because it means that the Uber driver is not going to be there, and he's
is he still in the Ghana squad?
Yeah, still out here, bro. Still out here. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, unfortunately, that means Zaha is not. You know what I mean? But at the very least, I'm sure. Hopefully, Eze will start to play because he's been fit for a while now, and he's not really, you know what I mean, been getting proper chance. So
yeah,
we'll see how that goes. But yeah, man, I don't really think there was anything of note that happened in that game, really. You know what I mean? A lot of players missing and all that kind of stuff, but it is what it is.
I just like the goal. Only is for me. I just like the goals that that Lazzini like. I mean, Lazzini's record of scoring in London derbies is a joke. Like it's quite high, and then the rest of the games he doesn't score any. I can't remember the figures that was said in the commentators, but I remember just looking at it going, "Wow, that is embarrassing." But he does score some nice goals. Do you know what? That goal that he scored, he took that very well. I had to watch that a couple of times. The way he done the 1-2 and he's kicked it up with his left foot and then he's hit it with his left foot. I was like, no.
This guy just scores bad goals, bro. He even like Giroud, bro. You know, he scores worldies. You know what I mean? You don't like to score normal goals. It's bloody incredible, bro.
Was there a penalty as well or something? Can't remember. No, I don't think there wasn't. All right, ignore me.
There wasn't. Oh, this guy he's still on Grealish, but he's not impressed. He's not impressed. Yeah,
you're right.
He definitely hasn't done enough for £100 million, man. All I was just saying is City are a weird team. They don't seem to just play people just because of their price tag and stuff. So we'll see what it is. But yeah, man. Any other sort of
you're an idiot, Sean. You're actually an idiot. I see you were shooting as well.
Man said what?
Sean looked at it. I saw his eyes. I said, nah, Sean's going to do that,
100%.
Oh my days. But now, man,
what other game of interest? Scoreline wise, I think it was Leeds Burnley, but
yeah, I don't care. Do you know what? Yeah, what we missed to talk about before we go.
Oh, special.
Lukaku.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Speaking of £100 million, man.
As well. Good.
Lukaku, another 100 million. Imagine signing a man for £100 million, yeah. And this is a man that he was there at Chelsea before, went to West Brom, Everton, Man United, Inter, and now back at Chelsea. Yeah, supposed to be the new Drogba.
Kissed all those badges as well, by the way. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, remember when he came back? It was, "I'm back. I'm a much improved player. I've done all this, whatever. Do you know what I mean? I've improved under Conte. You know what I mean? I've got all this stuff to my game. I've always wanted to play for Chelsea. You know." This is where I want to retire. I've unfinished business. I got a point to prove. 3 months later, yeah, the man is calling Sky Italia to his bedroom. He's calling Sky Italia and doing that interview, talking about, I miss Inter.
Should stay at Inter. Don't come and join us over here because I'm coming back. Oh, I want to go back to Inter when I'm in my prime. I don't want to go when it's like later on in life. Bro.
Even question Tuchel's tactics, said that his tactics don't really suit me.
But I'm a professional. I'm going to try. And what else did he say as well? I think he said something about Chelsea being his fourth choice. Wasn't even the best deal or something like that.
Yeah, you're saying that for players, you want to play for Barcelona, Madrid, and Bayern or whatever. And I was like, what? I was like, all right, first of all, Barcelona can't afford you. They're broke. Real Madrid don't want you. They got Benzema. Bayern definitely don't want you. They got Lewandowski. It was really good. You got no business over there.
And then I think he also dropped that Man City tried to get him before he went to Chelsea as well. And I'm not going to lie.
I don't believe that.
With Pep being the manager, I don't believe that one bit.
Listen, I don't even believe Pep wanted Ronaldo, bro. I think that this agent was just using City, bro, as a thing because I can't see it.
Yeah,
I just can't see it.
Yeah, maybe. But like Pep getting a player that you're not always sure he's going to control the ball. No.
Yeah, but I think the whole Ronaldo thing, I think Pep's the only one laughing in that situation right now.
Look, Ronaldo scored goals, man. We need to create more for it.
Listen, I'm not saying he didn't score goals, but at the end of the day, it's like having one man down on the pitch at times.
Yeah.
If I'm correct.
I ain't gonna lie though. I still think, obviously a little bit off topic. I still think he probably would have suited that side more, especially the amount of deliveries that they put in the box and chance.
I don't know anymore. I used to think he could have come there and just be slapping tap-ins, but the way he plays, I think he will ruin their attacks, bro. Do you know what I mean? We're trying to do one touch play and he just does some dumb touch.
Possibly. Although Pep is the sort of guy that you want to have that problem with.
Yeah,
because he will either play you and it works, or he'll drop you and swap you with someone else.
But
let's go back to Lukaku. Yeah?
Well, let's go back to Lukaku.
So obviously, he's come out of this interview talking about how he would love to go back to Inter. He even said that I want to go back to Inter in my prime. And considering he's 28, what does that mean?
In the next 2 years.
And Inter
next season right now, yeah.
I mean,
next season he wants to leave. Bro.
And an Inter who sold him because they ain't got no money, so Inter can't even afford him. And it kind of smacks of a person that just wants to be loved. You know what I mean? So you come to Chelsea, unfinished business. I've always supported the club. Like you said, Abbas, kissing the badge everywhere he is, yeah. He's a guy that just wants to be loved, yeah. Now, when he left, the Inter fans were on him. They were burning down his what's it called? The graffiti thing that they do, yeah. They were like canceling all that stuff, right?
I even want to add.
And then now he's done this interview with Sky Italia, obviously to appease the Inter fans, innit? Do you know what I mean? And come out and say, oh no, I love the club. I would want to come back. He's like trying to please everybody, but it's like, bro, you're forgetting that you're a Chelsea player. Are you worried about what Inter fans think about you? And then now look, man's fully out of the squad.
Yeah, and a Chelsea fan over there seems to be saying that Lukaku has to go. And I'm gonna lie. Can I just say I was very shocked with. Actually, I'm not shocked. That's a lie. Gary Neville doesn't shock me anymore. So first he was like, "Oh, we want players to be honest and out, talk out and all the rest." Then he obviously went back down to go, "Oh, but he shouldn't have done that. He did da. And I was sitting here thinking, but didn't you hold a whole hour interview on a golf course with Kane when you were saying I wanted to leave Tottenham as well? You weren't negative about that. You had an interview on a golf course for the player to say I want to leave, right? And then Lukaku's pretty much done the same thing. It's like virtual signaling to the Inter fans and the team, come and get me. But the funny thing is about Inter, they've moved on so quickly from Lukaku. Like even the sporting director came out and said, we sold Lukaku and for how much money? And we got Deco, right? Deco back in for free. And he went, I see no difference.
Well,
So he's going to man and the guy that's free, that's older than him. He says he sees no difference.
Well, are they top of the table? They're top of the table, aren't they?
I believe.
Oh no, Napoli's top of the table. I think Napoli is top of the table. But then in the Champions League, they've got out of the group. Last season, didn't get out of the group. I think last season they finished bottom of the group, so they're doing marginally better in Europe anyway. So we'll see. We'll see. But this is the dumbest movie. Imagine you just came into a new club. Do you know what I mean? Trying to ingratiate yourself with the new fans, yeah, and you go and just score this own goal, and it's literally like, obviously we know there's no real loyalty in football, but the worst thing about this is he ordered this interview. It's not like they just came up to him. Do you know what I mean? He called them in.
Yeah, but you know what? When you're looking at the whole situation, he's probably looking at it to say, "I'm fit. I've been fit for how many games?" This man, what's been promised to me as being the main striker, is not happening. There's no striker being played, and I'm sitting on the bench. You're bringing me on with 10 minutes to go. He's probably looking at a get out of the club. You understand? And that's the way that I'm looking on things. I mean, that's the only way I can look on it.
Yeah, that's the only way. Yeah, that's the thing, because it's 3 months in, big man.
Yeah, because obviously he said he's not happy with the situation at the club. He's not playing, and he's there sitting on the bench. So, like I said, the way that I'm looking at it is that he's trying to get out.
Cool. Let me quote something that Lukaku said himself when Pogba was getting bullied by Jose, and he wasn't getting the team. He wasn't getting into the team and all the rest of that. Be a professional. Handle it. Don't bitch and moan. But that's the thing. That's the sort of thing that came out of his mouth in that situation. So, likewise, don't be calling for no Italy interview. Get your head down. Work hard. Be a professional. Get yourself back into the squad. If you can't do that, big man, because Inter can't afford you and they don't want you back. Where are you going? Like Kuda said earlier, Bayern ain't taking you.
No one can afford him at this moment.
And would they take you anyway?
Yeah, but the thing is,
the
thing is, Chelsea are never going to get back that 100 mil.
Nope.
Never going to get back that 100 mil.
No, after this,
they'd have to cut their losses.
Well.
Yeah, they'd be in the same boat as, well, not the same boat, but you see, like Barcelona and Coutinho, you're taking a big loss on that now.
Yeah. The only thing that can help him is I don't think Chelsea are gonna try and get rid of him now. They're probably gonna play him and then try and.
But he's out the whole squad
because I know.
How long does this punishment last though? Because it's not like he got benched.
It's gonna be a while, isn't it?
It's mad.
It's gonna be a while because they're gonna need the spotlight to come off him for a bit. So you'll probably leave him out for about 3 or 4 games, I reckon.
You know what?
And they'll have to bring him back.
Yeah, I'm just even for me thinking about it. Imagine them playing him and then he scores a hat trick or scores a couple of goals, blah blah blah. It's almost like he's proved. Yeah, he's like, yeah, see, I should have been playing. Blah, blah, blah. That's why I did that interview. So it's almost like it gives him more power to do it again if it goes wrong again during the season. And most people don't, if they don't know Tuchu's history or whatever, right? He does do things like that where he will just swap out the team. Or maybe he just wants a little aspect of the team to play a certain way, and he will take out players that maybe are a little bit more individuals and play a certain way. Probably that's why it didn't work too well for him at PSG, because those players don't listen to no one. So you take them out, it's beef, right? That's why he worked at Dortmund. But yeah, man.
But then
anyway, even he's the player L of the week because that interview.
Absolutely. And then you know what's it called? They even said Tuchel spoke to the senior players in the squad before making the decision, and they agreed. That's kind of peak. So even your teammates are looking at you sideways as well. Like, boy.
But the thing is, I
Yeah,
would look at him
everyone would.
sideways as well. Cause I was thinking, yo, we're meant to be on the same team, but you're there tweaking and twerking for the next team. Nah, I can't break bread with you. I can't play with you. No.
I wish my team did the same thing to Cavani, but we move.
Yeah.
Your team and their team is in two different leagues, mate.
Anyway, what Lukaku getting this week's player L, boy?
Epic fail. You are one pathetic loser.
Chinese Super League.
You sending him away, boy.
Yeah, that's a Chelsea fan as well. That's a Chelsea fan. I know he was a Chelsea fan. So even for him to say that,
that's peak. And I think what annoys fans as well is the fact that you've done the whole heartstrings thing before you came. Do you get what I mean? You've done the whole unfinished business. I love Chelsea. You know what I mean? It makes it worse.
Honestly, it's nah. Me, if any player came out like that, it'll be hard for them to go back into the squad, right? Again, like you're saying, senior players are like, yeah, leave him out. We'll do what we can without him. Yeah, nah. That's a big slap in the face. That is a big slap in the face.
But like I said, when it comes to getting rid of him, it's going to be a big loss. Because
you know what? They have the right owner for it, though, innit?
They do. Yeah. But financial fair play and all that now is a bit mad.
Oh, is that coming back next season? Because remember they put a pause to it for like 2 or whatever.
Oh no, hopefully not. Hopefully it does come back because they need it.
I put a pause on that because of COVID. So yeah,
but I think in certain countries are putting restrictions on players that are jabbed and not jabbed in that. So I don't know what the situation is.
Yeah, so, I have heard that, but I didn't cover it. But
boy, what's Obi's wrong comment? Yeah. Where do you think Lau should go, and will he go, and when? Boy, the Florentina is it a striker or mid? I don't even know what position he plays, but I know Tottenham and Arsenal are interested in him at this moment in time.
If he's only had one season. If he's only had one good season, wait for a second season before you. Because I think who was that? There was another player that was like that. I think it was it Belletti or something like that. The striker had one hot season and everyone was on his, and then he hasn't had a season like that since. So probably wait a little bit.
He had one good season. I think it might be a couple, but
he had one major good season when everyone was on him. Like, I think he scored like 29 or was it 30 goals or whatever. And then since then, he's only been like 20, 22. I think he went down below that after a while.
Yeah, but then, it all depends on what team you go to, because look, you could have a good season somewhere else and go to another team and it just doesn't work out. Because look, there's been a man that's scored over 30-something goals a season, gone to another team.
It's not. You know what I mean? And then now man in the chat talking about how Eddie Nketiah is better than him. Right. Oh my god. Huh?
Yeah, he scored over 30 goals 10 seasons in a row, and boy, I don't think he's getting 30 this season, boy.
And now man saying Penaldo, he's lost his first ever game as captain against his home country,
Right. There are Portuguese players on that team.
Oh man, it is what it is, boy.
Oh, there's a comment there.
There's another comment, yeah.
That's a good one.
Lukaku were no.
Lukaku, so it's a lot.
Yeah, but he's alone.
It's alone, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's always alone still, which is.
I don't know if they paid for it, but yeah, they
ain't paid for that.
Trash.
Yeah, but if you look at it, you see them other two. The first two, that's 150 million pound of strike force there.
Damn. Yeah, that's peak.
Just let that sink in.
That's peak.
I
think at this point, financially, the club just has to ride the Lukaku train until the wheels come off, boy, and just hope he bags.
Hey, the wheels have already come off.
You know what I mean? And just hope he bags, boy, because
you gotta hope that he opens his mouth and says the right thing in a couple of months. Chelsea trying to get everyone on side. The apology he's got to do for that team to get back in and be training with them and let the senior players want him back in. The apology is going to be new.
Anyway, it is what it is, boy. Let's. I think we've come to the end of the thing. Predictions, Sean. Have we got any predictions?
There's Cardiff Cup this weekend.
Ooh,
Cardiff Cup. Hold on. So
are these 2 legs?
yeah, 2 legs.
Rubbish.
Right,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah. Yep. Next games are next week, 11th. Well, sorry, not next week, but yeah, 11th and the 12th. That's when the league comes back.
So what? The 11th.
Tuesday the 11th, Wednesday the 12th, and then Friday the 14th, and blah blah blah. So yeah, it's quite a while away.
I think this
All
guy
right.
is related to Nketiah, you know, because the Nketiah propaganda, this guy keeps coming up with this.
The agenda must run on his end, boy.
Agenda must agenda.
Hold on, wait 1 second. So Monday's FA Cup, which is Man United Villa. Come on, Villa. Yeah, we got Tuesday,
Was that the 10th?
Wednesday. Huh?
That's the 10th, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the 10th.
Yeah.
And then we got Cardiff Cup again on the 13th. And then
All
yeah,
right, fixture. Yeah, predictions
The
are
fixtures are
on hold, boy.
yeah, the fixtures are man. I mean,
All right. Ooh. Actually, we just predict Carabao Cup. What do you guys think is going to happen? Where, apart from the obvious.
right. So Cardiff Cup.
Hold on, are we even in it?
Who you? You're battering, right?
Oh man.
You know, you're sitting there thinking, I swear we got kicked out of a cup by Oli quite quickly as well.
Yeah, West Ham knocked you lot out, innit? I think it was.
Yeah, there you go. There
That's
you
it.
go.
Right,
light
so
work.
right, let's do the Cardiff Cup here. We got Chelsea v Spurs.
Oh. Do you know what? That's
I'm
a
going-
tasty. Yeah, jeez.
I'm going for a 2-1 Chelsea. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm going for a 2-1 Chelsea.
I don't know. I'm going for a 1-0 Spurs, you know.
Nah, you know, I'm gonna go 2-0 Chelsea. I think Spurs will do the usual, man. Bottle it when it's crucial, man. Well, the Chelsea at home, yeah.
Yeah, Chelsea at home.
Yeah. 2-0.
Oh, that's a counter-attack special from Conte, man. I've seen a 1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then Thursday, we got Arsenal v Liverpool.
Woo! Oh, I
Listen,
know what's going to happen. Liverpool, you're not going to play your full team. So, yeah, I'm going to give that to Arsenal, actually.
Man, I could care less what you're gonna say, mate.
No, but it's true, man.
I'm gonna go with 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool. Mad. You know, I'm actually gonna go with 2-1 Arsenal, and then they're gonna get slapped in the second leg at Anfield. So, but they'll win this first leg anyway. Yeah, the Emirates. So 2-1 Arsenal.
Even I can see that.
All right, 1 second. I'll be honest. I ain't taking off my headphones, innit?
Bro, I'm not even reading them. I'm just ignoring them, man.
I'm not. I'll listen to everything, innit? But I'll be honest. I ain't taking off my headphones, innit?
Mad. What's your prediction, Abbas?
I put 2-1 Arsenal, to be honest.
Who do you think is going to make the final then?
Ooh. Yeah, Spurs and Liverpool, probably.
Isn't it? Nah. I think Chelsea Liverpool. I think it's going to be Chelsea Liverpool.
What I would like, yeah.
Although a North
not
London
that I
derby
care-
final will be tasty still. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I would like to
care
see
too
that.
much
that
about
stuff.
this, yeah. But what would be nice, yeah, would be a Liverpool Spurs final, and then Spurs win that as like a little revenge for the Champions League.
Yeah,
Do you know?
that's not really a revenge at all, bro.
One second. Do you know what would make a good final? It would be Man United and Liverpool. But let me guess. Let me just break this down. You're not in it, big man. So I don't even care what you've got to say, innit?
Hey, look, he asked me a question, brother. I'm just saying, innit? I'm throwing it out there.
Boy, Origi is it? Huh?
Is he?
I don't know. What?
Ooh.
False 9, eh?
Don't worry. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna play Minamino.
Yeah, man. Anyway,
And you got Jota as well, so hold it.
that is that,
Yeah.
boy. That is that. Come to the end of the stream. Guys, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And we'll catch you again next week. Later.
Adios.